I can only remember fragments. But what stood out most for me was the feeling of her hand placing itself on mine as the judge passed out sentence. It was as if every sense I had went into a kind of suspended delay until what sounded like 18 years blurted itself out of the judge's mouth, like some sort of surreal, deep murmuring echo. A bit like the feeling of hearing sound when submerged underwater. I sat there, stone-faced, remembering I'd had more of a reaction on being told what he'd actually done than on the announcement that the best part of his life was now to be spent in prison. Does that make me a bad mother? As the coroner's report described in detail the extent of the boy's injuries, I couldn't help but subtly glance across to his mother, curious to see her reaction on having to hear all that. Hear those things. Such terrible things. But there was nothing. She was like an empty void. I was unable to swallow. Unsure at the time if I could even breathe. The only show of emotion I got to see from her during the course of that entire trial was when they finally sentenced him. My son. She cried. But there weren't tears of relief that justice had been served, but of remorse. I distinctly remember her grip on my hand tightening, turning to me and telling me she was sorry. Sorry? I mean, why would you be sorry? Why apologise to me? Instantly, like the flick of a switch, my composure, which had been so completely held and maintained throughout, turned to anger. She'd broken me. This took me to a place inside my heart I was so desperate not to go. After everything I'd been through, it was her in the end who cut me the deepest. Because I knew her words were genuine, because I knew that she was sincere. I knew she really cared. Oh, it angered me. Looking back, it seems absurd, really. Caring more about each other's children than our own. Does that make me a bad mother?